Look at that wreckage. I'm amazed they're still making them like this.
They?
This looks like a standard fighter jet, but it's actually different. They've done a lot of things to reduce the number of parts and cut down manufacturing costs, without sacrificing the plane's strength and performance. Very cost-effective. You could make 3 planes for the price of 2 this way.
Who's this they you're referring to?
North Ossia Grunder Industries. Formerly the South Belka Munitions Factory, run by the Belkan government.
But Ossia has taken over that land now. South Belkan technology is being used for Ossia. Why does Yuktobania have this?
Good question. Actually, speaking of Belka, Ossia recruited some Belkan flying aces after the war 15 years ago to strengthen our air force. You know about this?
No. Really?
An aggressor squadron comprised entirely of Belkan aces, our old enemy. Well, that's the rumor anyway. Even an old fox like me isn't sure they exist. I bet the current administration isn't even aware of the story.
Before the Ossian ground forces can proceed into the Yuktobanian capital of Sinagrad, they'll have to deal with Kruik Fortress directly in their path. The robust defense of this fortress has stalled the advance of our armies for the past 5 days. If this situation continues for much longer, it will give Yuktobania time to complete preparations for a counterattack. We need to take the fortress and enable our ground forces to reach the enemy capital as quickly as possible. To do this, we will launch an air attack on Kruik Fortress. Our last attack sortie fell prey to their anti-aircraft guns and air defense fighters. Deal a decisive blow to the fortress and its surrounding air power, and support the ground forces as they penetrate the complex. Open the door to Kruik. The day of Sinagrad's liberation is near.
King Cobra to Able. Today we're gonna do it! This is Able. Don't be stupid. Can't you see that wall in front of us? We're getting air support from Sand Island today. Roger that. I'll tell everyone now.
Lieutenant Colonel, the enemy sent this message to our armies.
This fortress will not be captured. Go back to your country. All right then. Let's finish this up quick so we can get home to our families.
Archer, engaging.
Edge, engaging.
Allied forces in the air, listen to me. If the ground forces are wiped out, this operation will fail. We need to place top priority on eliminating the threat to our ground forces. We're counting on you.
Fox 2! Fox 2! Enemy facility confirmed destroyed. You know the Sand Island squadron above us? Supposedly they're the Roscrays we keep hearing about. Radio intercept team! Does the enemy have something hidden up their sleeve? Our air support's from Sand Island, so don't worry about a thing. I'm sick of looking at this place, but after today, I won't have to. Hey, Morozov, I got a bad feeling about this. Be careful. Not again. Didn't you say that last time? I see it. The Colosseum is still in operation. This is the 3rd attempt. Remember, there will be no 4th time. Enemy ground forces advancing. Another large I'll launch a close air support effort.
Captain, it's up to you to prioritize the targets for this attack.
Allied planes overhead. This is the Fertilance Armored Brigade. Requesting orders to penetrate the fortress. All right, roger that. Air support is with us. All Fertilance units, forward. HQ to 1st Platoon. Move forward. Here they come. I've been waiting for this.
HQ, we're broken through the Sylvan Fortress wall! Roger. Nice work.
First barrier cleared. Wow, in record time, too. Get around to their left flank. They have a grid view on all sides from here. They can target us no matter where we are. This fortress has turned out to be full of surprises. Keep your takeoff rolls short. Begin launch. Climb as steep as you can the moment you're airborne. Use max throttle. We'll get shut down before we even make it out. This is the only way. You've got to carry out your mission. Assess the situation. Enemy planes taking off from Fortress Runway. They're sending reinforcements to launch a counterattack. This is Mission 1. Commence attack.
Targeting the Raspberries and the enemy strike craft. Enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
The attack's growing more fierce.
Our ground forces are under intense fire.
Enemy facility confirmed destroyed. Just become another target. Gun turret. Gotta take that out. Missile shot trashed. Z-83. Missiles. I want to help our allies in trouble.
The fate of the ground forces rests on our close air support.
There's contact with A3. Can you see anything? I see smoke. Damn it, they've been wiped out. It's a trap. Down on the ground. Don't move until further orders. This is Tarantula. You're halfway through the fortress.
If things keep going like this, we just might pull it off this time.
Enemy tanks advancing out of fortress gate.
No ammo left, sir. Just machine gun rounds. Look, their ammo's setting off more secondary explosions. The enemy's resistance is getting more intense. We're close. Their nose pointed toward the enemy. Stay calm. Just shoot them down like any other plane. It's them. They're back again. Their tanks are so deadly, it's frightening. I can see how they'd be like demons to the enemy. Ground forces are inferior. They might just overrun us this time.
Looks like we'll be able to enjoy the new year with our families, thanks to Sand Island.
This is Rattlesnake. Our MCS is broken down. Request to fall back. It's do or die time. Use auxiliary equipment and continue battle.
HQ, we're at the northern fortress wall. We're breaking through! At this rate, we'll be able to make up for all that lost time.
This is Avalanche. We're at the fortress exit. Should we go outside? Please advise. Roger. I'll break down the gate. Thanks for your instructions from above. Good luck to you. Bust through here like you're gonna run all the way to Cinegrad. We're pushing them back all the way to Alred. All right, come on, keep going.
I'm still okay.
Those guys can attack from any position. Don't let your guard down. Enemy facilities confirmed destroyed. Those guys are gonna blow away the entire fortress. Help us! It's the Raspberries! I've heard of the 4 wings of Sand Island, but I only see 3. Don't you know? Only good little boys can see the 4th one.
Continued resistance. I can't believe they're still holding up.
Those soldiers still haven't faltered. Must be their elite force. Lure them over here. We'll attack from both sides. This guy's good! These guys are even better than I imagined.
These pilots are good. They've got some sharp moves. Enemy tank confirmed destroyed. Blaze, you're going to get hit. Turn hard. Now.
Retreat is not an option. Keep moving forward. We've made it. Northern Fortress Wall taken down. We skewered them.
Excellent! Hey, send a message back to the enemy. This fortress has been successfully captured. We're going back to our country real soon.
The so-called impregnable fortress fell in half a day, and the momentum of the Osean army had reached a peak. Its final stronghold lost, the Yuktubanian army was setting up a barricade in the urban area up ahead. The next battle could see a lot of bloodshed, with innocent civilians caught in the crossfire. However, the men and officers of the Osean army were optimistic. They thought, as long as the 3 fighters from Sand Island were taking part in the action, things would turn out all right. They have become the center of the army's strength now.